What's up guys, welcome to this week's patch note video. We have quite a lot of stuff going on this week, surprisingly. I thought that we would have probably very little before Christmas, but they've actually done quite a lot because we have the community hit list again. So it says Master Cape customization and December community hit list. So there should be some interesting stuff in here. Hopefully the community hit lists are usually really good because it's the stuff that the community is like, hey Jagex, hey Jagex, this needs fixing. And so then we get a fix. Let's just take a look and see what's happening. We're gonna look through this. As I always say, this is for the people that don't like reading the patch notes, want the news from myself, and also just my opinion on stuff and stuff like that. But anyway, so the update is stuffed with changes in our December community hit list strike, mod Ramen's cape customization, and some new deals on currency packs. All right, so active events, we all know about these, I would say. We have the Christmas Village, which is active until January 4th, and then we have weekly buffs, free daily challenge extensions. So they said every week until Christmas or until the new year, maybe. We're gonna get some weekly buffs. So this week it's gonna be the daily challenge extension, so you can like extend your daily challenges. For anyone who doesn't know what this is, if your daily challenge is to restore one archaeology artifact, you can click extend and it'll only cost Viswax to give you 2 archaeology artifacts, and this is going to allow you to get twice as much XP out of it. You have to do twice as much work, but you get twice as much of the rewards as well. So it's definitely worth doing. Take advantage of it. As for the people with the Christmas Village, if you guys didn't see about this, if you weren't there yesterday with the actual Santa thing, when Santa came and you got the presents and black party hats, 1, congrats to anyone who did get one, but 2, I posted a video that will show like how it actually works and what you can expect if you do turn up. Anyway, community hit list December edition. The end of the year is fast approaching, but we've got just enough time to squeeze in a hit list strike and tackle some more of your most requested quality of life changes. This time around, the team has been working on turning the Revenant Enhancers into a currency to free up those precious bank slots. That's good. Updates to several audio requests players have been asking for, adding in the ability to drop items from your backpack by shift clicking them. No freaking way, man. This is such a big quality of life thing. I would have loved this when I was maxed. It's still gonna be good. Adding a load last preset option to bank chests. What? Bro, this is huge. And bank booths and bankers. Refreshing the rare and super rare loot tables. Refreshing the rare and super rare loot tables. Okay. And changing how Excalibur functions. Oh, no way. Is Excalibur left click now to activate? Well, we're going to go through the big list soon and we'll have a look at everything they've got. But this is going to be a huge one. Phew, that's not all the team's been up to. Check out the patch notes below for the full list of changes. Without the way, community history will be taking a break. We'll be taking a break till January. And we'll be back to address more player pet peeves. Cool, badass, this is good. Hell yeah, 3 minutes into the video already. We've already got some epic news. Cool. Master Cape particle recoloring. I don't have one of these, but it's still badass to see that you can recolor the particles now. As if the Christmas Village wasn't colorful enough, Mod Ramen has been busy in the workshop getting his Game Jam project up and running. As of today's update, you'll be able to customize your master capes with all the colors and shades of the rainbow. As if there weren't enough, you can save your prettiest particles as presets. We can't wait to see what festive patterns you come up with. So that's cool. A lot of people requested this because you could recolor the cape, but you couldn't do the particles, and now you can. So this is just the master cape, I believe. So I don't think it's the... Is it the comp cape as well? I don't know. I think it's just this one. But yeah, anyway. Ultimate Christmas currency packs. Planning to treat yourself from RuneScape this Christmas? The Ultimate Currency pack offers the best value for keys. And with a bumper offer of rune coins, knowledge bombs, prismatic stars, and some wonderfully wintry Holy Night cosmetics. Let's see. Okay. I mean, it's interesting, to say the least. I kind of like it. The cosmetics is kind of cool, but it's not my style because it's melee, you know, it's armor. But either way, if you guys are interested, there you go, check that out. And what's this? Small currency pack, medium, and large. They all come with the same. They all have different things. Like they all come with the same cosmetics. Sorry. This one comes with the sword and armor. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I lied. The cosmetics. So the small one gets the swords, medium one gets the armor, or the large gets them both. Okay, Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to move on from this because it's just a currency pack. Yeah. Treasure Hunter calendar. The Echo of Art Glacier is back again, bringing with it a second chance to get your hands on some seasonal Zora-themed overrides. Keep an eye out for the treasure Giobi. Yeah. Defeat them and you'll receive extra wrapping paper. Cool. Patch notes. Yeah, let's go. I'm actually keen to see. Let's see. So, community hit list. Excalibur, Enhanced Excalibur, and Augmented Enhanced Excalibur now have a consistent default action. Activate when equipped in the backpack. This allows Excalibur's healing special to be activated with ease. When it says when equipped in the backpack, I think it means when clicked. So like if you left click it, it's going to be activate and not equip, which is badass. And now I've been wanting this for so long. Players can now use a configure option to choose whether to instead to use or wield. Okay, cool. So you can wield it as the default action, or you can use the Excalibur, activate it. After dragging Excalibur from the backpack to the action bar, you can choose which default option to action by users. So again, you can keybind it now as well. Before you couldn't keybind it because the keybind would have equipped it and then thingy it. But now it's something like Vuln Bomb, where you put it on, you can be able to pick basically whether you want it to activate or not. This is huge. The configure option also lets you choose what you'd like to shout when Excalibur activates. Okay. What you'd like to shout? Okay, there's different options. Like, is it just silent or just the actual thing? What does it say? For Camelot or something like that? You can now hold the shift key and click items in the backpack to drop them if they support dropping, of course. Hell yeah, that's so cool. I wonder if this is just default on. I assume it probably is. Doubled the output of din arrows or dine arrows, components, sharp shell shards, tempered fungal shafts, propellant from the third, blah blah blah, and entirely reworked the experimentation activity to support a greater range of low to high intensity gameplay. Cool. Buff to those, I suppose. Then, wherever possible, bank chests, booths, and bankers now have a load last preset option. This reloads your most recent bank preset without needing to open, populate, and close your bank interface. I like this. It's only like a couple of clicks, but this will be useful in situations, for example, like elite dungeons when you're getting hit on by other dragons in ED2, or anything's hitting you and you want to bank, you can just right click and press load preset. You don't have to open it and then quickly load the preset before you get hit and taken out of combat. The same goes like in ED4 if you want to bank halfway through. There's a few places that this may be useful. But other than that, it's just a quality of life and a time saver. So I like it. No, this is cool. I think I'll probably still, for a while at least, have the habit of opening the bank and then going, oh wait, I didn't need to. And if you need to reply like weapon poisons and stuff from banking preset, you're probably still going to do it anyway. But still, I like it a lot. The Dare to Die song that plays at War's Retreat now fades in more gently and plays at a lower volume so that its drum track is gentle on the ears when passing through the PVM hub. So basically, when you go through it, it's not this like crazy music swap. A looping ambient sound of crystal chimes has been removed from the Tower of Voices and Max Guild in Prifdanis to better suit extensive bank stand-in. Yep, I'm glad about that. That chime thing was freaking irritating sometimes. A repetitive moan in the zombie walk idle animation, audible to all nearby players, has been removed. Good. A repetitive meow in the idle animation of some cats and kittens, audible to all players, have been removed. Makes sense. By player request, we've reverted the sound played during clue scans to its pre-June version. Oh, okay, cool. The individual charges of Revenant drop enhancers can now be stacked in your currency pouch, freeing up bank space. This is good. It's just again, a quality of life thing. When loading a bank preset, including items that can be filled with essence, the current contents are now emptied into the bank before refilling them in case they contain a different type. Damn. There's so many small quality of life things that are coming to the game in the sense that like this opens up a lot of awesome updates in the future. Like these are things that's like, oh man, this is such a small thing but a big deal when you look at like them. They're going this much into detail. It's a good sign for future things. Rebalanced and updated the rare and super rare loot tables to remove some of the less valuable items, runite stone spirits, molten glass, and raw lobsters, and increase variants of items dropping in multiples. Cool. This is probably a good thing overall. This feels better, right? Players standing on charging pads during the Zamorak boss battle when the Infernus Witch dies no longer needs to step off and on again to charge a pad. Cool. Just a little bit of an irritating thing. Clarified the start point description for the quest for the Totsket Dill. Okay. multiple items can now be added to the keepsake box. So these couldn't have been before, but they now can be. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you are looking for a specific item, I will slowly scroll down, and you can pause the video and have a look if you want to. That's probably the best way to do it. But cool, there's a few things in there that can now be keepsaked. The list of overhead emotes can now be filtered to only show the ones you've unlocked. Makes sense. Game Jam. Misty in the deep sea fishing hub now has 2 shiny new chat options. She will tell you how long it's been since the current encounter started. And we're guessing how fresh the traveling merchant is. Good. If no event is currently present, she'll tell you how long it has been since there was an encounter. She'll pass on the rumors of what stock the traveling merchant has that day. This is good because you can find out on the wiki anyway. Like, you can know what stuff's going to be on the traveling merchant for the wiki. So just having it built into the game and then just being able to find out that way makes total sense. When purchasing the item in slots 2, 3, and 4 of the traveling merchant, it will be it would erroneously show locked instead of sold out to show the items are out of stock. It has now been corrected. Okay, cool. When the game servers reboot as part of the weekly update, there was a minimum of 45 minutes before the first encounter of deep sea fishing, such as, okay, so basically events can now happen straight away, which is good because it's just ideal. Tomorrow Golem Vorkath. Let's see what they've changed about this. The Lord of Bones now reduces armor at 0.2% to stack to a maximum of 40%. I don't think it makes much difference. The still does the same. Vorkath's Eye Circle attack no longer damages Dread Nips or Seren spell prisms. Okay. Okay. Wait, did it used to kill the spell prisms as well? What the frick, man? Vorkath's Breath attack has been updated to provide better visual feedback. Hard mode achievements have been added to the Zamorgul and Vorkath battle. Insane final boss achievements now correctly show the track hard mode as well. Some items obtained from Battle 4-3 reward chest are now noted. This is probably good. The Zamorgul summons spawn location changed to avoid spawning under Vorkath. Good. It should never have been there anyway. There's no way that we should ever have had the swans go underneath Vorkath ever. Players now only take damage if they stop in a poison pool. However, if a poison pool spawns on them, they can mitigate damage by running to an empty square when the pool appears. Okay, so if crossing a single pool, they will only take damage once a player stops in it. Okay, so does this mean that if you can run? Does this mean you can run freely around the room and you won't take any damage from poison? And basically, only if you stay still in a pool, it's going to do damage. If this is the fixed, I don't know if this is too much. Like, I like the idea of the if a pool spawns on you, you can't take damage because you just move, right? But I don't know about if I'm understanding this right. They will only take damage once player stops in it. Does that mean you can freely surge, you can freely run? Feels better, but maybe for easy mode, normal mode, sorry, have that like that, and then hard mode. I don't know. I think the spawn thing was an issue, but I think this may be a little bit too nerfed. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's probably all right. I'm probably just overthinking it. Added the Vorkath Necromancy weapon overrides to the Zamorgul and Vorkath encounter drop table. Good. Cool. Like the idea. I really like this idea. I want to see more cosmetics as rewards from bosses in the future as well. That'd be really cool. Christmas Village. Iron Man can now purchase double wrapping paper, whatever. Updated bank chests in the Christmas Village to better fit the environment. Update the trees, fix textures. Smokey the Coal now moves more slowly. Some missing windows have been rebuilt. Actually, the Smokey the Coal, hell yes, good. This thing was so hard to click, bro. Remove some unnecessary options on the advent calendar. Fix several graphical issues with Christmas lights. Vorkath will now appropriately award wrapping paper. Some Christmas lights in 4-3 will no longer float. The stolen decorations from the Southern Varrock have been returned by the imps. They fixed some duplicate text with the combined text on Christmas scarves and hats. The Varrock Eastern Gate can now be passed through correctly. I saw something like this, someone who couldn't go through the gate, so that's been fixed. Players will now have their transmog removed when speaking to various NPCs. Free-to-play players will be able to purchase the winter hat scarf from the Christmas store. The ice fishing water hole has been slightly adjusted, so it no longer has a dark square shadow within it. Clicking on a button to open a different interface on the Treasure Hunter progress bar will now reopen Treasure Hunter. Some various typos have been fixed. Christmas tree in the Grand Exchange now has a fence around it. Okay. The advent calendar now mentions a prize received when I open the window. Some lampposts and Varrock with other strings attached. It's all graphical stuff mostly. Cool. General, the But It Won't Slap You Anywhere achievement can now be completed again. Fixed an issue that made certain items equip while using fill or empty options within the bank interface. Okay. Okay, cool. I guess it will probably stop the interface from closing. It's more convenient, right? The Samurai Outfit override should now appear in correct categories. The King and Queen Hearts pack and King and Queen of Spades pack weapon override should now appear in correct categories. Fixed an issue where players could be disconnected when attempting to empty the giant pouch. Fixed an issue where selecting the lost items button in the bug report interface would open an incorrect web page. Damn. Items in all boxes will now be saved on death unless it's PvP. The ladder inside the Blue Moon Inn functions once again. You can also see the upstairs in the Blue Moon Inn. I don't know if they fixed this or not, but if you go inside and look up, you can actually see the upstairs floor. And it's like, it's really weird. The floor seems really low or something. I don't know. The in-game clock now should refresh as expected. No way. This has actually fixed the clock. That's crazy. And then there's some engine fixes here as well. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause this because you can pause this if you want to read these ones because the video's been going for 60 minutes 20 seconds. So community stuff, always cool to see. But other than that, guys, we are not going to go through every other little detail because we're done. Hopefully you found this interesting. There's a lot of wins in here. There's so many cool things. The hit lists are probably the best thing to happen recently, honestly. Like, they do such a good thing. And if Jagex keeps doing the things they're doing with the Christmas events, badass at the moment. And the hit lists are really good. So if they keep those things up, then it looks good. Now it needs some content that lasts longer than 4 days, Vorcats. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.